So welcome back to the Daihatsu Yonex Japan Open. Second round action today from the Musashino Forest Sports Plaza. And just one more match for you to come this afternoon as we approach this evening. And it's men's singles, and it is the former finalist Jan Jorgensen reached the final here in 2016, up against the man in form, the man who won the title last week in Indonesia, CHOU Tien Chen of Chinese Taipei. So we can see that there's already two Danes through to the quarter-final in the bottom half of the draw. There's only one match to be decided, and it's the one we are about to watch. So it's possible at the quarter-final stage we will have three players from Denmark all in the same half of the draw. But I should think CHOU Tien Chen has something to say about that, the number 4 seed. The only question mark really in my mind is how tired he is. Pranoy beating Gemka. Pranoy put out the seed, his teammate Kidambi Srikanth. And the number 2 seed sadly had to withdraw before the start of play. That was Shiu Chi, who very badly twisted his ankle in Jakarta. So it meant that we lost one of the 3 seeds in the very first round here in Tokyo. So only 2 seeds left in the bottom half. Jonathan Christie, the Asian Games gold medalist, and CHOU Tien Chen, the Asian Games silver medalist. So the fans have had a really entertaining day's play. It all started at 10 o'clock this morning. And we've seen lots of home success. In fact, our first 4 matches of the day were all won by Japanese players, as indeed was our 6th match of the day. Start the fans young. Terrific to see so many youngsters here watching this world-class badminton. 38th year of the Japan Open, and 4 courts in action, and it really is one of the state-of-the-art venues that's been built especially for the 2020 Olympic Games. And exactly 1 year today will be start of the badminton competition in next year's Olympic Games. We'll have had the opening ceremony, and the badminton competition starts on the 25th of July 2020. So 1 year today. So this will be the 12th meeting between these 2 players, and CHOU Tien Chen has won 6 of the previous 11. But the interesting point about the head-to-head is CHOU Tien Chen has won the last 6. So that is extraordinary. 6 consecutive wins in a row when these 2 players have played against each other. So Jan Jorgensen, the 31-year-old from Denmark, has got his work cut out, because this man is in great form, and having won those last 6 encounters must regard himself as favourite. But there is this question mark in not only my mind, I should think in a lot of people's minds, about the physicality of CHOU Tien Chen's win last week, his biggest title ever when he won the Indonesian Super 1000 event. A total time of 5 hours 55 minutes on court to win the Indonesian Open title, then travelled here. It's a long flight, it's over 7 hours from Jakarta to Tokyo. One wonders if he's really recovered. So as I was telling you, he's 31 years of age, born in Aalborg in North Jutland. Tall man, that's 6'1.5" down a couple of places in the world ranking this Tuesday, down to 27. But he did spend a total of 63 weeks as world number 2. That was 3 different spells. And in the very first round, he beat the 5-time finalist and 3-time winner of this Japan Open, Lin Dan of China. 6-12 down in the 3rd game and won on his 5th match point opportunity. So that was a great comeback from Jan Jorgensen. So to the number 4 seed, 29-year-old CHOU Tien Chen from Chinese Taipei. And he's enjoying his 27th week in total at a career high of 3. 10th consecutive Japan Open for this man. He's been a big supporter of the event. He was a semi-finalist here 4 years ago when he lost out to Victor Axelsen, who then lost in the final. But in his first round yesterday, he beat the semi-finalist from last year, Lee Dong-kyung, in 2 straight games. CHOU Tien Chen, not only a semi-finalist here, but a couple of years ago was a quarter-finalist as well, lost out to Lee Chong-wei, who then went on to reach the final but lost in the final. So Kelly Hoare of Australia, our service judge, and Iris Metspelu of Estonia is the umpire. So good to see this man back on court. He withdrew from the Indonesian Open last week. His last tournament was actually at the beginning of May. That was the Denmark International Challenger event. He was the top seed and he lost his very first match.
Denmark. And on my left, CHOU Tien Chen, Chinese Taipei. Jan Jorgensen to serve. Level. Play.
So the former finalist here at the Japan Open 3 years ago, Jan Jorgensen reached the final, gets this 2nd round match underway against the number 4 seed, CHOU Tien Chen.
Service over.
So we've got a man who's very much in form, this man, against a man who has been really struggling with injury problems. Well, he was very emotional at the end of his final last week in Jakarta. Was CHOU Tien Chen. Marathon match that lasted an hour and 31 minutes when he beat Anders Antonsson, who we saw just now is already through to the quarterfinal stage. Wow. 3 points, won with 3 excellent smashes.
3 love.
Well, impressed everybody a week ago, not only with his play, CHOU Tien Chen, but in the post-match press conference, answered all the questions in English, which the journalists and media were thrilled about. Singing the praises of his capabilities in English for some time. He is a delightful young man. Rally. Longest of the match so far, I'm sure.
Service over. 1-4.
Indeed it was. good defence from CHOU Tien Chen.
5-1.
Seven finals last year
1.
for the man from Chinese Taipei. Won 3 of them, 3 World Tour events, the German 300, Singapore and Korean 500 events. That's a good defence. Yeah.
6-1.
Oh, missed opportunity.
7-1.
No, he won't be happy with that, JORGENSEN. I had breakfast with him during the Singapore Open earlier this year. Got to know him much better. He's a very thoughtful and interesting man.
8-1.
Lots of theories on how we can promote badminton and wants to get involved, and that's super that a player, while still competing, is thinking about what he's going to do long term. Yeah, good reactions.
Service over. 2-8. Service over. 9-2. Service over. 3-9.
Well, he had a very, very handsome lead in the first game of his final last week and got pegged back, did CHOU Tien Chen. Well left.
Service over. 10-3.
Player from Chinese Taipei has ever reached the final of the Japan Open. CHOU Tien Chen looking to make history. Long way to go yet, though.
11-3.
But it's a handsome lead in this second round encounter against JORGENSEN. 8-point advantage, just 6 minutes played.
Vi bliver nødt til at spille sættet.
Ja. Altså, ja.
En lang tid.
Ja. Altså, der er alt er uændret.
Lige husk, når han giver dig fart sådan under nethøjde, og du er hernede, bare stop den af, så lad ham rykke på den næste.
Ja.
Kommer til at spille den op af.
Han skal lige lave nogle point selv nu.
Ja, lige nok. Ja.
Der var smash, der tabte ned nu.
Well, there was definitely something from Kenneth Jonassen about the net play, or closing down the net.
Play.
Where's Steen when you need him?
Service
Yeah,
over.
good return of serve. Just inside the line.
12.
Wow. Good smash.
5. 12.
That's well left.
6. 12.
That's a very good smash as well.
12. Service over. 13. 7.
Yeah. It's a very powerful athlete. He's CHOU Tien Chen. Extremely strong legs. Moves around the court very smoothly indeed. There's a couple of times I felt he's just not been up with the pace so far, Janno Jorgensen. Oh, that was good though. Pounced on the net.
8. 14.
Yeah, well worked. Angled smash
9,
doing the damage.
14.
Six of the last 8 points to this man. Playing himself back into this opening game. Yeah, that's a perfect example of his strong movement around the court.
9.
Look, he's at the net, goes back, leaps in the air. By the time he's landed, his body weight is moving forward in court again. Look at that, that's poetry in motion.
On court, please.
Longest rally so far as well.
Service over. 10. 15.
well left.
Service over.
He was awfully confident. He made up his mind very early on to leave that clear. But it was a very wise decision. The end of the longest rally so far.
Service over. 11-16.
Good body smash.
Play on.
Oh, my word, that's good. What a super shot.
16.
Inch perfect. Well, I'm
16.
sure Coach Kenneth Jonasson was telling him to close down the net. He certainly did on that occasion. Look, he's hovering, waiting to pounce on it. And all of a sudden, it's believable. It's believable that he could win this opening game.
14-16.
It's only 2 points in it. And when you think that he was 9 points adrift at one stage, 3-12 down. Well, it's all very reminiscent of the opening game last week in Jakarta in the final when CHOU Tien Chen was playing Anna Antonsen. Just 1 point in it.
16. Yeah.
That's absolutely amazing. Back level.
16.
Who would have thought at 3-12? Well, you just never know, do you? Never know in sport. Victoria, Jules, coach and physio.
Play.
This is amazing.
17,
What
16.
on earth has happened to
Yeah.
CHOU Tien Chen as he hit the wall? 7 straight points for Jan-Or Jorgensen. 10-16 down to go into the lead. 17-16.
Service over. 17.
Surely all his physical and long matches last week at some point are going to catch up with CHOU Tien Chen. Have we already seen the fact that he's perhaps struggling physically?
Service over. 18, 17.
This is just
17.
amazing. Amazing. This poor man is struggling physically, and that's perfectly understandable.
20.
Game point opportunities.
17.
10 of the last 11 points.
Service over. 18-20.
Yeah, 2 game points have been well
19,
saved
20.
by CHOU Tien Chen.
CHOU, change. Play.
He says the shuttle is fine. Normally in men's singles, you just see players changing the shuttle as soon as the opponent asks. It's gone wide in the opening game to
First
Jan
game won by
Jorgensen.
Jan Jorgensen, 21-19.
21-19 from 3-12 down and 10-16 down. Extraordinary. What a comeback. 20 minutes for that opening game. 21-19.
Variation i den anden test. Dumpe flere end bare hen på skeen, så det er ham, der kan ligge på hunden midt højt. Det er det, der har givet succes. Så når han slår nedad, hvad skal vi den liftstep, så lader
Det skal bare kort. Ja. Han får for mange ind til ham. Så
ja, men
så sætter han mig lidt op.
Hvis han får dem hen til ham, hvor han bare kan ligge og dreje dem herover. Altså foran. Ja. Nu skal du arbejde lige så hårdt med dig selv, og lade ham skabe. Hænger du herude, og den ikke er perfekt, træk virkelig også med det gode.
So the question is, can you find some energy reserves? Have the reserves being run dry? Mental, physical and emotional fatigue must be the case after his wonderful win last week in Jakarta.
Second game. Level. Play. One love. Service over.
Well, these long rallies are going to hurt this man more than they will Jan Jorgensen, even though Jorgensen is coming off the back of injury problems. Well, he's still playing his physical style, isn't he? All credit to him. One thing's for sure, he won't give up. Yeah, that's a lovely angled smash.
One. Thank you. Three, one.
Yeah, very good retrieving from Jorgensen.
2, 3.
Look at that. Did a full pirouette after that.
Nine shots.
So here's my fun fact of the day, and it's about Janno Jorgensen.
2,
Represented
3.
Denmark at under-13 boys cricket.
Service over.
Actually a bit of a rarity
4,
because Danes
2.
don't play a lot of cricket. But just in case any of my Australian colleagues are listening, I won't mention the World Cup that England had just won. Missed it.
5, 2.
Yeah,
Service over.
good body smash again.
3,
Shuttle
5.
too flat, really, from CHOU Tien Chen. Yeah, he knows it. His little wry smile.
Service over. 6, 3. Service
Yeah,
over.
no, that was a tired-looking shot to me.
4,
Didn't really
6.
get the elevation on his jump and mistimed his jump altogether.
Five, 6.
Oh, mighty close, but I think that was perfectly all right, as indeed thought the umpire. Real determination here from Jorgensen. I know he had a long match when he played against Lindan in the first round, but it's nothing in comparison to the fatigue after last week's efforts from CHOU Tien Chen.
7, 6. over. 7-0. Nice one.
Well, every time these players dive or put a knee or a hand on the floor, on the court surface, need perspiration, and that's when we need the court to be mopped.
Nice. Seven all.
Oh, indecision. And I think he should have left it. Well, we'll never know for sure. Well, I thought that was going out. I think there's a little bit of a sideways drift from left to right as we look at the court right now. Body smash. This is a long, hard rally. And what a fabulous smash.
Service over.
And CHOU Tien Chen left spread-eagled on the court after the longest rally of the match so far. Yeah, that will have hurt. 42 shots.
There. Close it to line. There, there. Behind you. There. Thank you.
Oh, the net shot was too good from CHOU Tien Chen.
8.
Suddenly seemed more spring in the step in that rally from this man, CHOU Tien Chen, and he's earned himself a 3-point advantage here at the mid-game interval of the second game.
Du må ikke blive ved med at rykke der. Bare spille ham.
Ja. Det er jo klart min fordel, når det bliver langt.
Ja, ja,
altså,
ja, men
han ligger og vil lave det der.
Men vi skal lige have de der cut frem et par gange, hvor du kan se, hvor han står for.
Altså, jeg synes egentlig, ja, han vil bare gerne smadre det hele.
Ja, ja, men det handler om, at du skal langt ind til ham.
Ja.
Så vil han gerne tricks dig, dumpe af. Når han er helt fremme med dig, så løfter du. Du løfter pludselig op den vej.
7-8. Play.
So the big question is whether CHOU Tien Chen can keep this momentum going.
12-8.
Oh, it's a perfect low serve from CHOU. Missed it.
13-8.
Oh, yeah, hit well away from his opponent.
8.
That's the good sportsmanship of this man. Yeah, Jorgensen just turning away, protecting himself, and his opponents aim the shuttle at him. It's 6 straight points here for CHOU Tien Chen. Right, there's 7 straight points.
15-8.
Yeah, and a little confused look on the face of Jakob Hoy. Oh, that's just a wayward shot from Jorgensen.
16-8.
8 straight points for CHOU Tien Chen. All to 16-8. Yeah. Run comes to an end now, though.
9-16.
Wide. Oh, well, the line judge has called it in. Now, I thought that was wide. Obviously, I thought it was wide. That's what I called it. Here we go. What does Hawkeye say? Yeah, clearly wide.
Out.
Good challenge.
10-16. Play.
Oh, that's a super shot.
11-16.
Fast drop. And those legs of CHOU Tien Chen are getting tireder and tireder.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Service over. 17-11.
Well, that'll be a relief to CHOU Tien Chen to see that one drop long. 3 points away
18,
from forcing a
11.
third and deciding game, and I can honestly say I never thought, after the way he lost the opening game, that he'd have the energy to do that. Just remarkable performance from CHOU Tien Chen. He hasn't won the game yet, though. Beautiful shot, beautiful.
19-11.
From 8-all to 19-11. What an effort from CHOU Tien Chen. And that's gone long. And it's game point opportunities.
11.
A whole host of them for CHOU to level this second round match at 1 game apiece. It's 1 game all. 21-11, second game in favour of the number 4 seed.
21-11, 1 game all.
Umpire confirms that 21-11. Oof, looked closer there than it did at the time. Yeah, definitely out. So 1 game apiece. Yes. Not too much information. Just encouragement, possibly.
Og så skal du stå første def, når du endelig løfter.
Ja, det skal man ikke altid, de løfter der.
Men han skal lige holde det en gang til, frem for at løfte. Altså i mellemspillet, ja, således han ikke får lov til at fra sin mellembane og springe direkte derned. Han skal frem.
Ja, han er sagt mig hurtigt, når jeg løfter. Ja. Altså, han straffer alt der.
Hey, nu skal vi ind. Nu er det 3. sæt.
Ja. Ja.
Du slutter pisse godt på den her side. Det kan du gøre igen. Ja, vi skal bevæge os hurtigt op på fladbanen og mellembanen. Ned i fødderne af ham. Den her. Foran. Ned i fødderne.
120 seconds.
Ja, så ligger klar med det.
120 seconds. So. Foul in the box. Thank you very much. Final game. Level. Play.
So here we go, third and deciding game in this men's singles. The number 4 seed CHOU Tien Chen against the former finalist Jan Jorgensen of Denmark. Incidentally, this is the first time that Jorgensen has competed here at the Japan Open since he was in the final 3 years ago.
2. Love. Yes, it's my decision. It's my decision. Play.
Now, what was that about? Her decision, the umpire's decision on whether to change the shuttle or not? Possibly. Yeah.
Service over.
Good follow-up from the Dane.
1, 2.
that's brilliant. He played a couple of those earlier on in the match. Cross-court, really acute angle on the smash. That's fantastic. As far as the Dane is concerned, he'll be wanting to try and move CHOU Tien Chen as much as possible.
Thank you. Mate. Service over. 4-2.
Wow, great movement. Oh, don't believe it, great skill. Just didn't move his feet, but he got it back. The second one, the first one from CHOU Tien Chen.
5-2.
Just leant towards the shuttle, that one there. But then his reactions were good enough for the second one. That's amazing. Mistake. Cannot afford these sort of errors.
6.
JORGENSEN. Made far too many errors in the second game. What I would call simple errors when he wasn't really under pressure. Well, that's the difference between fitness and match fitness.
Service over. 3-6.
Short lift got what it deserved. Listen to the roar from CHOU Tien Chen.
3.
Willing himself on, pushing the boundaries physically and mentally.
Thank you.
There it is again. Same smash,
Service over.
same result.
4.
That is a wonderful shot, isn't it? Good net shot. Yeah. Set up the opportunity to hit the smash once you played such a good tight spinning net shots. And look where his feet were when he played that shot. Well, inside the double service line. So he'd forced the short lift it's a good rally.
7.
And I think there's signs that this man is actually trying to win the rally a little too quickly. That should never have been an attempted winning shot. That's a building shot within the rally. He tried to make it so tight to the net, he wanted it to be a winner. So just 1 point in it now. It's going wide, it's all level, 7-all.
7-all.
Five straight points.
Ready? Let go. You have to be ready. Let go.
Well, the umpire telling CHOU he's got to be ready, but he wasn't looking up when the Dane served. But then he was taking rather a long time. Faults on both sides, I think. It's gone just long. Challenge hit.
CHOU Tien
And I'm not
challenges
sure if he really
out.
believes that's long, or whether he just wants a little break. CHOU Tien Chen. Here we go. Won't give him much of a break, because that is out.
Challenge unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining. 9-7.
So 6 straight points now for this man.
On board, please. CHOU, ready. Play.
Good defense. Full pirouette again from Jorgensen. Yeah.
10-7.
Gradually wearing down his opponent. Very much closing down that net now. Seven straight points.
Service over.
Well, he's still urging himself on. I told you he wouldn't give up.
8-10. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. On court, please. Play.
It's well left.
9-10.
No, this really is a monumental effort from CHOU Tien Chen. I keep thinking physically he's about to give up or give out,
Thank you.
but he just somehow keeps going. This time, it's the man from Taipei who's ready to leap on the net. Well, got the lucky net cords, for which he immediately apologises, JORGENSEN. And it means that he has the 1-point advantage here at the change of ends in the third and deciding game. Yeah, a little bit of luck, but we all need a little bit of luck occasionally. Smile to the camera from JORGENSEN. Yeah.
Play.
Oh, that's a nice net shot.
Service over. 11-all.
This time, the shuttle doesn't go over from JORGENSEN.
Service over. 12-11.
Well, it would be wonderful if JORGENSEN could win this match and reach only his second quarterfinal of the year, as he really has been struggling with his injury problems, getting himself back to the elite level.
Service over.
His only previous quarterfinal was at the All England, which was a Super 1000 event. Lost out to the eventual beaten finalist, his teammate Victor Axelsen, who sadly, due to injury problems, can't be here in Japan.
More.
Axelsen was in 2 finals here, one in 2017, and lost in the final in 2015. Lost that 2015 final. Went way up in the deciding game against Lindan.
Now it's okay. 12.
exactly an hour this match has been in progress. It's 1 game all and it's 12 all. Good defence. Yeah, wonderful net shot from Jorgensen.
13 all.
Well, this is a battle of both ability and perhaps more importantly, will. Who's got the will to win? Both of the players getting very animated after they win a rally. Just wide.
15.
Opened up a 2-point cushion.
Stay on court.
I wonder if this is the decisive move from Jorgensen.
Shuttle, please.
Yeah, shuttle got deflected by the top of the tape, making it very difficult for CHOU Tien Chen. No, that's well taken.
14-16.
Yeah.
Service over. 17-14.
Just didn't react. But look how short the lift is. Where Jorgensen's feet were when he played that jump smash inside the double service line.
Service over. 15.
Oh, that's a bit of a gift at this stage of the match. That's a great return of serve.
18.
Tumbling net shot. 3-point advantage and 3 points away from winning this third and deciding game, Jorgensen. Yeah,
19,
another tired-looking
15.
shot from CHOU Tien Chen. 2 points away, Jorgensen, from a second quarter-final this year.
Service over.
He still believes, he's still
16,
fighting.
19.
points well left. It's dropped long. Well, can there be any more drama in this match? Is there going to be a twist in the tail? Just 2 points the deficit now. One point the deficit.
18-19.
What a good net shot from Jorgensen.
20, match point 18.
Backhand tight tumbling net shot. And that has given him 2 match point opportunities. Goodness me. One match point well saved.
20.
Remember Jorgensen, I think it was a 2017 lead he had yesterday against Lindan, and it went to extra points. Shot. And Jorgensen has done it. The attempted kill from CHOU Tien Chen finds the nets, and Jan Jorgensen, playing in his first Japan Open since he reached the final in 2016, has battled through this quarter-final, through this second round match to reach the quarter-final. 21-19 deciding game against the number 4 seed CHOU Tien Chen.
Won by Jan Jorgensen. 21-19, 11-21, 21-19.
Umpire just confirming the scoreline there. An hour and 8 minutes for his victory. But having to come from 3-12 down in that opening game before crucially stealing it. How CHOU Tien Chen will probably rue those opportunities when so far in front in the opening game. But he's battled all the way, as he always does. But a wonderful result for Jan Jorgensen, coming through in 3 games. 21-19, 11-21, 21-19 in the deciding game. So that concludes second round action for us today, which all started with men's doubles in the World Championships. Silver medalists and number 2 seeds Komura and Sonoda beating Liam Wang in 2 straight games. Then it was mixed doubles, and Yuta Watanabe and Risa Higashino, the former All England champions, had to save 2 game points in the opening game before beating Christiansen and Boyer, the new pair from Denmark. Then it was women's doubles, and the Olympic champions and 2-time former champions here, Matsutomo and Takahashi, winning in 2 straight games against that new Korean pair of Chang Ye-na and Kim Hae-rin. Then it was women's singles, and Pusala Venkata Sindhu upset the home fans because it was the first of our television matches where a player from a country other than Japan had won. And Pusala Venkata Sindhu needed 3 games to beat the left-handed Aya Ohori. Then it was another women's singles, and Nozomi Okuhara, who is a former world champion and won here 4 years ago, beat the European Games gold medalist Mir Blickfeld in 2 straight games. And then it was 3 games in the men's doubles, and the beaten All England finalists Aaron Chia and So Wee Ik beating the number 7 seeds Han Chen Kai and Zhao Haodong in an hour and 5 minutes. And as we've just witnessed in the men's singles, Jorgensen playing his first Japan Open for 3 years since he was in the final of 2016, coming through a marathon match against last week's champion CHOU Tien Chen, and came through in 3 games. Had to come from 3-12 down in the opening game, but winning 21-19 in the decider. So that's it for today. Quarterfinals tomorrow, 10 a.m. local time. That's 0100 GMT. From all of us here in Tokyo, from myself, Jill Clark, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.